What's up, everyone? This is DYANAROZAY. Welcome to my channel. If you guys can hear me okay, please let me know by putting your city and state in the chat. Just talk to me for a little bit. Let me know that you are here. Come on in, come on in. I got 41 of you in the chat so far. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I see 71 of you are watching now. Hey, LaDawn. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Tanisha. I see Cincinnati is in the house. What's up, Phyllis? How are you? Charlotte, North Carolina, Boston. What is up? Willingboro, I believe that is, New Jersey. Hey, everyone. Come on in. Come on in. Let's see, Landover, Maryland. Welcome, welcome. I see Washington, D.C. is in the house, Indianapolis, Nola Darling, thank you for showing up. Anybody that you see with a wrench behind their name, they are our moderators. So they're going to keep the chat cool and jump in. Flint, Detroit, Dayton, Ohio, Georgia, Jamaica, what is up? Texas, Canada, Seattle, Florida, Florida again. Okay, cool, y'all. Thank you. Come on in. Come on in. I am doing well. I saw a couple of things today. I saw this trailer for on camera. I don't think I'm on camera yet. Oh, here I am. Welcome. You know what? My camera is filthy. Hold on one second. I got to clean it. Whew, I have been working all day. I did not realize. Oh, that is much better. Oh my goodness. I had a whole like halo over the screen there. Okay, but come on in, everybody. Keep coming in and keep hitting the like button on your way. It's 113 of you in here so far. And I have 58 likes, so please and thank you. Keep hitting the likes, okay? And yes, I will call you guys out until we let's get some more likes in here before we get it started. Y'all, they dropped the trailer today for the new season 8 of Real Housewives of Potomac. If you have been following me, you know that I was talking all earlier this year, part of last year, earlier this year, Robyn Dixon and Juan Dixon were like a big subject, right? We got a chance to see the reunion. Then there was this special that happened after the reunion where Robyn sat down with Andy Cohen and, tried to share some things about the scandal that her husband had, was involved in and put her through, because she got married to him last year, I think around August, whenever the season wrapped. Did she get married when the season wrapped? She got married after the season wrapped, right? And then she sent in photos that people said she took with her iPhone. And they put those photos at the end of the season finale, to show that she hadn't gotten married. But it was like crazy. It was a scandal. Then Juan ended up losing his job. He has since been cleared of any of the, accusations that came with some of those things with the school. So he worked for a college where he was a basketball coach. And then one of the students there had implicated him in some wrongdoings. Okay. But he has since been cleared of all that, even though he's still, he was still let go. Welcome, welcome. I see someone saying they are new to the channel. Hey, Esther, welcome, girl. I appreciate you for joining. Okay. So yeah, you guys come in. We're going to talk a little bit about this trailer, and because we're going to be reviewing Real Housewives of Potomac. 162 of you are in. Keep hitting the like button, please. 82 of you have hit the like button. I appreciate y'all so much. So just keep hitting that like button. Anywho, we've been talking about it in the Facebook group, okay? A lot of us have been talking about the trailer in the Facebook group. Y'all can join it. I am DYANAROZAY Real Talk over there. I also dropped it on my Instagram. You can go over there and follow it at DYANAROZAY if you have not seen it already. And yeah, it has been, it's great. I loved it. I love the trailer. I love the trailer. First, let's start with how they depicted everyone. They called them Potomac proper. Now, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I think I may have said this before, and somebody may have said that isn't accurate. But I thought that Potomac, or I heard that Potomac was one of the wealthiest area codes in the United States. Okay. So these women, some of them live, from what I'm understanding, in Potomac, and some of them don't. Y'all remember Mia had ended up leaving a home that she had in Potomac because, I think her husband was kicked out of the business. His brother had voted him out. This is all the stuff that happened on the reunion. She said her and her husband was voted out of the business. They were a part of that chain of massage. I think it's called the Joint or something like that. Anyway, you can go there and get a massage. Anywho, Mia ended up losing a lot of her authority and maybe some money and power because she had to leave a home that she had been renting for who knows what god awful amount of money. But I'm assuming they're going to talk a little bit about that because one of the things, hey, what is up, LL from London? I appreciate you coming in. Miss Ann said that the promo was cute. Yeah, one of the things people are going to be accusing her of, because she makes this comment that she might not can stay married to G. And people are asking her, well, did you marry him for the money? Well, baby, even if you don't have as much money as G had, sometimes when things go foul in a relationship, it could be because of the money. But they're making her seem like a gold digger. And she was like, maybe I did marry him for the money. What's it to you? But anywho, before we get into all of that, I have a fly in my house. I hate it. I don't know how they get in here. It really bugs me. Anywho, let's get to some of these things you're saying, Ian. You're saying, come on with the hair, Diana. Listen, some of you asked me about the hair, and I got a message back saying that it didn't work. I have an actual video. I don't know where to put it. Maybe I'll put it in my members only. I'll put it in the members only. And if y'all want the information, y'all can check it out over there. I am not a gatekeeper of things. It really bothers me when people say that I don't do. If you ask me something and I have an answer, I try to give it to you. Because it doesn't matter. We're all different. We're all different. So I don't ever try to, steer people wrong, but it is what it is. I don't mind. Anywho, let's see. Willette said that I know Monique said it was expensive once she got divorced and didn't say where she was staying on her IG. Yeah, child. But she also said that she had several homes, right? So she had several homes throughout, I guess, the DC area, Potomac and some other places. But yeah, maybe we don't know the full ins and outs, I think, of their divorce. It looked like things happened long before that information got to us. So they made some changes. Here we go. She said, yes, I live in that area code as well. Okay. Thank you for confirming that. I appreciate it. All right. Well, child, let's look at some of these photos and then we're going to get into the knit and the grit. This is the cast photo. Oops, this is the cast photo right here. Look how cute everybody is. Look at the grand dame in the middle there with her little sheer pantsuit on. I thought that was cute. I always think that Karen comes correct with these photos, but I like everybody's look actually. So it starts with Wendy, then Mia, then we got Candiace, of course, grand dame. I just said her. Then we got Gizelle, Ashley, and then no other than Robyn. And then we have at the very end, this is the newcomer, and her name is Nanika. Okay, I believe I'm pronouncing that right. Nanika. Anyway, super cute. Nanika is going to get into it with everybody, it looks like, but I love their cast photo. Y'all remember last season with RHOA, they had to go and redo. The girls on the cast went and paid a photographer to retake their pictures because they didn't like what they did. But they got this picture right on Potomac. Potomac usually pulls out, right? And then we have this little picture that looks like good. It's supposed to be like a sitcom look, but it is very much giving good times to me. And then it starts with Gizelle Bryant, the cougar. So they're saying Gizelle Bryant is going to be playing the cougar, y'all. She done brought her boyfriend in. As you can see, she is smiling and feeling good. I don't know if she's calling this man her boyfriend yet. She's been really coy, really trying to keep this under wraps. She hasn't said a whole lot about it. But yeah, I think his name, I know he is from which sitcom? Let me make sure I get this right. I think it's hold on. Gizelle's boyfriend. Gizelle boyfriend. What is Gizelle's boyfriend name? Bryant. Okay, Jason from Winter's House, right? Jason from Winter's House. Okay, so we got Gizelle. Then we got Candiace, the voice. Check out this. Wendy Ofeso is the Nutty Professor child. They done made this woman super crazy, and I don't blame them. Then we have the new girl, Nanika, and I believe that she is also Nigerian. Whew. And then look what they did with Mia. They barely gave her a photo. They said Mia as MIA, as in missing in action. So I don't even know what that means. But they was playing Mia, Robyn Dixon as the love and basketball girl. The Grand Dame is the Grand Dame. She does not change, okay? And then we have Ashley Darby as Darby's former Barbie. Child, I hollered. Okay. Anywho, the new girl seems messy. Child, she really does. I agree. Karen is my favorite as well. Thank y'all for letting me know it was Winter House, Jason from Winter House. Okay. Anywho, let's get to it. Let's get it started, y'all. And y'all can just talk to me as we go, okay? I'm gonna put up this little picture. We're gonna get it started. But let's start with this picture right here. The reason why y'all showed up is because I told you that we are going to see Robyn on the curb, and then in the trailer, we see Robyn and her husband Juan having a little sidebar where she's trying to say, listen, the girls are really like going crazy. There's rumors everywhere. People want us to talk, or they want you to talk. And he said, Robert, I'm calling her Robert like Karen. Robyn, he said, Robyn, I already told you, I don't give a damn what anybody says, but they give Robyn the business, okay? They give Robyn the business. When do they start again? So the season is set to start on November 5th, and it's actually going to play back to back. They're going to give us Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Potomac. So Sunday nights is going to be super black, and I'm okay with that. I am going to be super happy. That's going to be fun. Okay, so someone's already saying that she's fake. Now, this is what I'm going to say. I know for a fact that she was ran through the coals. I mean, she was ran through the coals. She can pretend like she don't care, but she was ran through the coals, especially since in season 7, she was awful. Robyn gave us an awful performance in season 7. She was talking about everybody. She was talking about everybody's business and was not revealing hers. And as much as she wants people to think she wasn't bothered, she was bothered. Everybody was talking about her in a way that she is not used to and was not expecting. And if she would have come out and told her story before anyone else had an opportunity to tell her story, she probably would have been okay. But unfortunately for her, she let them internet streets get to her, okay? So let's see. Super black, super happy, baby. Yes, I agree. Let me put you up there. Super black, super happy Sunday nights. November 5th, they are going to ring in Thanksgiving and Christmas for us, okay? Let's see what else is going on. So anyway, Robyn right now, I'm sure her and Gizelle had a sidebar because out of the 2 people on Potomac for last season, Gizelle and Miss Robyn, both of them got ran through the coals. Gizelle for, making her castmate's husband, Chris, her storyline by saying that she felt uncomfortable. A lot of people were okay, but some people were like, Gizelle, this went on for too long. You could have definitely ended this and not made it the big to-do that you did. But she, it was her storyline. She stood beside it, child. She didn't move around on it. She stayed right where she was. But now she will be bringing in a new man. And Candiace, from what I'm understanding, cannot stand Gizelle or Robyn this season. Y'all remember, she was cool with Robyn right up until, and she was like, I believe the two of you were in cahoots to bring me and my husband down. And she felt away. She was like, I was going through fertility treatments. I had to stop everything because of it. I had to stop the fertility treatments. And then, her and Chris, Candiace and Chris, are typically on the brink of divorce any damn way. It always feels like every season they're at each other's throats. But this season, it sounds like they are kind of really at odds. So even though I'm sure they will be okay, I think that Chris is probably tired, as he should be, of some of the things that happen on the show with the men. So he's tired. She's going to go on and cuss everybody out. She's going to be typical Candiace. Y'all know Candiace's gift is to basically make people come out of pocket. If you want to come out of character, then just stay around Candiace for a couple of minutes, a couple of days, and it will happen. Okay. Not another man for Gizelle. Well, child, we will see. Gizelle has been with this guy for what, a good 7-8 months, maybe. So she seems to be really playing into it. If it is fake, she's playing into it. It isn't the same storyline we got with like Martell and Sheree. Like one day we just saw them together and all of a sudden they've been a couple for 300 years. She's actually been, hanging out with this man for a little while. So we will get to see what that actually looks like on screen. So I'm excited for Gizelle to move on. I will say this, even though Gizelle is hard to deal with or sometimes watch, I think that Karen, the person that is her biggest nemesis, the person she can't stand sometimes, it's Karen who always makes Gizelle out to be like human, right? Karen always gives Gizelle grace. Like, even if y'all don't like Karen, and Karen herself has said, I can't stand Gizelle. Karen will give Gizelle grace and humanize her and say, that girl has been through a lot. You guys don't know her real story. And so people will, they'll soften up. They'll soften up when it comes to her. Let's see. She does give Sheree vibes. Are you talking about Gizelle gives Sheree vibes? Dear Lord. Okay, so a lot of you are saying that Gizelle has a fake storyline. I'm going to hold my opinion on this. Again, it is because we've seen Gizelle have this relationship even before the season ended. So she didn't bring that man on the show in season 7, but she was dating him, I think, right at the end of season 7 through the reunion and clearly all the way through. So interesting. We will see. Again, a lot of people are saying they love Karen. Okay, let's get on to the rest of the story. So we'll see Gizelle. Now, let's talk Candiace for a little bit. Candiace is going to be back into it with damn near everybody. But the one person I did not expect to see her get into it with is Wendy Ofeso. But it looks like she is going to be at odds with Wendy. I don't know what happens. Well, I should say this. Wendy has a habit of agreeing with Gizelle at some point. Gizelle or one of the girls. So she probably did that. And it has pissed Candiace off. But she is into it with Candiace. Or I should say Candiace is into it with Gizelle. Gizelle, geez Louise, into it with Wendy. I'm getting everybody's name screwed up. Okay. Candiace and Wendy, they are no longer a team, and my heart is broken for her because I really like them as friends, but it looks like they're gone. Someone said they're not at odds with each other off camera. Oh, did they get it cleared up then? Okay, maybe don't get me to lying, child. I really thought that they were at odds. I thought they were cussing each other out on film. Now, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but there is a clip. Hold on, let me get the clip up. I thought Wendy was talking to Candiace. There's a clip of Wendy saying that she's gonna get the bazooka on somebody. Hold on, child. Hold on. Let's get this video up real quick. Okay, this is, but I'm gonna play it. So this is Wendy. It looks like she's talking to Candiace here. So Wendy is screaming at Candiace. Look at Gizelle's face. Y'all know Dr. Wendy likes to come out of pocket. And she said, I got a bazooka for your, you know what? I got a bazooka for your ass. And everyone's looking at her like, girl, are you kidding? And then she does this slow nod and she walks around her. See? Who is this? And then, of course, you got Nanika too. But I thought she was talking to Candiace, not Nanika. But y'all can let me know. Who do y'all think that was for? Who was the smoke for? Wendy is a mess. I actually like Wendy, but she's funny to me because Wendy is so prim and proper in all things, but when she goes off on somebody, when she starts losing her mess, she just turns into like the girl from the hood. Okay, I'm gonna call her Whoop'em Wendy because Wendy will like literally rip into you, and people look at her like, "Who is this girl?" Nobody recognizes her. Nobody recognizes her when she starts going through her stuff. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying about it. Let's see. I like all of the ladies except for Gizelle, Robyn, and Ashley. Well, damn, that's half of the that's half of the cast, but they have 8 girls now. They have 8 girls now. Okay. Yes. Rat-tat-tat, Wendy. Okay. Dr. Ofeso is a bit socially awkward. Yeah, she's super, super smart. Wendy is super, super smart. And I think that her being on the show, she has been really trying hard to figure out where she fits in. And when she loses her mess, which she does often, she just turns into the girl from the hood every single time. And it's like, but what hood are you coming from, child? It's just bizarre. Anyway, let's get to the next person. Well, we already started talking about Wendy. Wendy's going to have a fit with at one point with Candiace, and she's also going to have it with the new girl, Nanika. I think her and the new girl, Nanika and Wendy, are both from Nigeria. And then, of all things, Nanika is going to accuse Wendy's mom of, I guess, practicing some sort of, I don't know, maybe cutting the head off a chicken and putting her name on the altar. That's what she said. She said that she does some odd prayers over her in the evening time. Wendy said that the only person that her mother prays to is the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, but she is accusing her mama of doing some other things. Child, it's a lot. It is a lot. Okay. Let's see who else we got on the table. Who's this person? So yeah, Nanika's also gonna go after the Grand Dame. She said that she is going to be crowned the new Grand Dame, which everybody thought was hilarious, including Karen. She was like, girl, bye. I wish I could feel threatened by you, but I do not. Now, Mia, I told you guys a little bit about already. I said that her storyline this season, she is going to get into it with Karen. And I'm assuming it's because she feels like Karen betrayed her. So she's still holding on to that crazy stuff. Karen betrayed her by befriending one of her childhood friends that she's no longer friends with. But Mia and her husband are also going through it. They're having financial difficulties still. And it looks like Mia's making this, making people think that she has divorce on the table, which I don't think she does. I think she's just using it as a storyline. For me, that's what it felt like. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see. A lot of times people don't understand that it's a bit more cerebral. Then when they come out of pocket, it's a whole thing. Okay. Witchcraft for sure. That's what they brought up. And I heard some of the Nigerian girls saying that it was disrespectful for her to bring that to the show. Now, I'm not familiar with, the ins and outs. I didn't even know that was something that happened, but they said it was disrespectful. So there's a lot of people who's upset about it. But the new girl is coming in hot, child. That's a fact. 100%. Okay. Now let's get to Miss Darby. Y'all know that this girl is not divorced from her husband yet. That is wild to me. So Ashley Darby is still married to her husband. Okay. If I recall correctly, when she was on the reunion, she made it seem like she was divorced or they were, close to divorcing. At least that's what I thought. They were talking about the prenuptial agreement, and she said that she wasn't going to get anything above and beyond whatever that preliminary or that baseline support was for child support, maybe. She was living in a house that her ex had bought with their LLC. So she wasn't getting anything. She literally got kicked out of a multi-million dollar penthouse, put in this very modest home for her and her sons that he was going to pay for, and then basically said, yeah, you get nothing else. And y'all remember she had signed a prenup that said if she had stayed with him for so many years and had so many children, she was going to get this whole entire, thing. She got nothing. On top of getting nothing, she's not even divorced yet. And it sounds like they are still doing the horizontal tango on occasion. And in Maryland or in Potomac, from what I'm understanding as well, they have a law that if you are still having relations, they won't grant you a divorce. So I'm not really for sure what Ashley's storyline is this season. I guess it's that. But y'all remember last season, everybody kept saying to Ashley, nobody is buying that you two are divorced. We don't believe it. Like, Ashley, what are you doing? She's talking about she was having coochie cravings and all. I had a coochie craving for Michael, all kinds of nasty stuff. Ashley's going to have her usual handful. Miss Anna's coming in with the comments. Ashley's going to have her usual handful of messy moments. Facts. Okay. Let's see what else. Ashley is making money on the show. She's not broke. But she's not brokety broke, bougie broke. She's bougie broke. Okay. I believe that it's cheaper for Ashley to stay married and to be a benefactor. I'm not for sure why she even pulled the trigger. If her thing was that Michael's out here cheating, right? Michael's cheating. I don't want to live this life anymore, so I'm moving out. If you weren't going to actually pull the trigger, this was just a threat, but you're still giving into him sexually, and you're allowing him to divvy you whatever he thinks you should have in regards to money, then you should have stayed. That's stupid. Yes, Gloria. Ashley fumbled the bag. Yeah, you should have stayed and made sure you had every I dotted, every T crossed. You should have went to the lawyer like everybody told you to have that prenup looked at, that second prenup that he had you sign, talk about this is better for you. It was better for him. And Michael Darby is not broke. Michael Darby is wealthy, like wealthy. And even all of his children said, listen, that man is going to, we don't even, his own children don't talk to him. Like, that should tell you something. Yeah, coochie craving. Yeah, child. You didn't hear her say that? She said she had a coochie craving for Michael, child. No, Michael. Oh, yeah. No, Michael is very wealthy. Yes, he owns, I don't know if it's oil. He owns oil or something in Africa, if I'm not mistaken. He owns a lot. Okay. Let's see who else y'all got going on in here. Stupid is as stupid does. So yeah, we're going to continue to see exactly what happens with Ashley Darby. And then who else do I have on here? It looks like she may have gotten some new tatas that she's calling Demi and Diamond. Okay. Give me a break. But outside of that, y'all, this isn't even a long one. I literally just came on to talk to y'all a little bit about us getting ready for Potomac, okay? Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Thank you for correcting me, Mildred, in Conversations and Cocktails. She said Australia is where he owns the oil, not Africa. Okay, child. You're right. It is Australia. That's right. So why did I think it was someplace else? I did a story about it, and I'm going to have to figure it out and come back and correct it, because it was someplace that was considered, I don't want to say it wrong. I have to look that up. Anyway, y'all keep hitting that like button. If anybody wants to share some more information on this show, it looks like they are going to have a good show. Of course, the Grand Dame and Robyn are still into it. We're going to have Robyn sitting on the curb crying. I don't know what these girls are saying to her, but they are making her feel bad about her and her and her husband's relationship, her and Juan's relationship. And we haven't seen anything from Juan. We haven't even seen Robyn and Juan out together since this whole ordeal happened. They have been really, just keeping a low profile. But as of right now, Juan is still in the house. It looks like he will still be taping the show. He just came on the show to say, I don't give a damn what your friends think. I don't care what your friends think. I'm not playing into this BS with you. If you want to keep this story going, Robyn, you most definitely can, but don't put me in it. You don't want to hear what I have to say to him. And so she's going to have it out. And it looks like, even though the Grand Dame and she knew to leave quietly. Queen Sheba did a full breakdown about Michael. She knew to leave quietly. Who are you referring to? Who knew to leave quietly? Are you talking about Ashley, his wife? The Grand Dame and Gizelle are cool again this season. It's Gizelle and Robyn who are supposed to be uncool, but I don't believe it. They still do the show. They still do that little podcast they have, so they're fine. All I can say is Ashley messed up. Ashley, out of everybody on the show, she really messed up. So, anywho, Pamela said just nasty. Freaking frack. So, anywho, you guys, let me see what else. Do y'all want to come up? I can drop the link if anybody wants to come up for a hot second. And we can talk a little bit more about it outside of that. Let me put this in the chat. Okay? I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Potomac. We got 414 people watching. 216 of you have hit the like button. If you'd like to continue to hit the like button, that'll be great. Please and thank you. Y'all really be holding back on those likes. I don't know why. Come on. Let's see. I don't believe that the Green-Eyed Bandit will ever break alliances. They definitely will never break alliances. You're right about that. The Green-Eyed Bandits will always be. This is the first time out ever, I think, that we've seen Robyn be vulnerable, because that has never happened. That has never happened in the history of this show. Robyn is always like really, I don't know, just nonchalant about every damn thing. But everybody's saying that they're excited for the return. But yeah, that's it, you guys. I just wanted to let you know that it was coming back. We will talk again tomorrow. And I will check you all on the next one, okay? Bye-bye.